Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ Now. Today we're making Instant Pot turkey breasts for Thanksgiving. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it, and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos. So here's my just under 7-pound turkey breast. And what I'm going to do is make a butter compound butter. You're going to use a stick of softened butter and any seasoning or spices that you like to use. I use different ones all the time. Today I'm using some paprika and some Himalayan pink salt and black pepper. And I'm putting about a tablespoon each of, well, a little bit more of that second one, but the paprika about a tablespoon, and you're just going to mix it around in the butter. Now this step isn't necessary. You can use just a dry rub on your turkey skin. The dry rub will create a much crisper crust inside your on your skin. I'm doing the butter one this time. I do different ones each time, but I wanted to have the butter on the outside, so it will come out not quite as crispy on the outside when you do the butter, but I like the butter because it, you know, it adds that oil into the skin, onto the butter. So what I'm going to do is take the butter that I've just made the butter compound, and I'm going to go ahead and put some on here, and then I'm going to rub it in all over the whole turkey breast. This is a turkey breast only. It does have the bone in. This one is a 6.98 pounds, so just right at 7 pounds. And I'm just going to rub this butter all over the turkey breast. Like I said, if you just did a dry rub on here, then it would come out a little bit more crispy of a skin on the end. But you're going to see that this one will come out a little bit more moist, and then you can stick it in the oven to brown it up a little bit more if you like it a little bit more brown. So like I said, just take that butter, and you can use any kind of seasoning or spices you like in there. I just did the 2 today. I wasn't getting too complicated, just the 2. Paprika turns out good because it does help to brown up, give it that brown redness kind of color on the skin. Just get it in all the crevices, nice and coated. I'm going to put just a little bit more paprika and the seasoning salt on the outside, just a little bit. Having the butter on here will make for a nice broth that it's going to cook naturally from the liquids of the turkey as it cooks. So we're going to get our Instant Pot, and this is a 6-quart Instant Pot Duo Gourmet, exclusive to Costco right now. You won't find them anywhere else. You can't buy them anywhere else but except for Costco. And then we're just going to lower that in there on our trivet. You're going to have the breast side up. So try and get it as even on the trivet as you can so that the breast is side up. Now I'm just showing you here the weight, the 6.98 pounds. I've been told by Instant Pot, we're going to add 2 cups of water into the bottom of the Instant Pot. The weight of the turkey, you should cook it for about 8 minutes per pound. So I'm going to do it for about 56 minutes. And that was recommended by Instant Pot directly. So just take the pound that you have of your meat and times it by 8. I'm going to put our lid on here and get it secured. This particular model the valve automatically seals when you lock the lid, so I don't need to do anything. I was just showing you the back. Now we're setting it to pressure cook on high mode, and you can use the plus or minus. I'm going to do it for 56 minutes, which is 8 minutes per pound. And then it's going to flip to on, and it'll stay that way until it comes to pressure. Now we're going to go ahead and come back. The turkey is done. We're going to open it up. It's going to be hot. Have yourself a nice pan there that you can put it into. And the trivet comes in handy. Those aren't even hot at all. You can just lift it right out. And you can leave it on the trivet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this prepared, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe max at 350. I'm just showing you the good broth in there that this is made. You can use that broth. Let me get back to that. So here's the turkey, and this is how it looks without going in the oven. So if you like it like this, it's already done. It's completely done, completely cooked. I'm going to put it in the oven, like I said, at 350. There's Sammy. I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes or so at 350, just to give it a little bit more crispy outside for presentation. But if you like it like this, it's perfectly cooked. Okay, now I'm going to go to saute mode, and I'm going to make my gravy. I'm going to leave it on the more, saute and more. You got less, normal, and more. More is the highest temperature. And then that's going to come on. And then what I'm going to do is the broth that was made naturally, I'm going to add the little package of gravy that you get with the Butterball turkey. And I'm going to add that directly into the broth to extend it to make more. And I just put that right in there. I'm going to let that come up to a boil. And I'm going to use some cornstarch, just a little bit. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch to 3 tablespoons of water. And I'm going to mix that up to a nice smooth consistency. And when the broth and the gravy comes to a boil, then you're going to add that in, and you're going to whisk it. And it will just help to thicken it up a bit. You don't have to do this. Just if you want it a little bit thicker, you can do that. And just let it come to a simmer, and you're going to start whisking that in and just stir it all up. Sometimes if you put it in before if you put the cornstarch in before it's too hot, it will seize up. Okay, now here's the turkey. I've taken it out of the oven, and you can see it's browned up a little bit more. You do risk drying out the meat a little bit if you do that, but if you like the skin to be brown like that and you enjoy eating it, I myself don't eat turkey skin or chicken skin, so I remove the skin, but it is good to cook it with it on there because it helps to keep in the moisture. So it's all just depends on what you like, what your preference is. And then let's go ahead and get our turkey cut up. You see the bones sitting there because some of the bones just started falling out because it's so tender. And here's our first slice with the skin. It's just me and Sammy, so it's only him and I for Thanksgiving. And I did this on Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. Okay, we got 2 plates here. We got my plate and we got Sammy's plate. All dog-friendly stuff. He's got a little bit of turkey, he's got a tiny bit of stuffing, tiny bit of sweet potato, tiny bit of cranberry, biscuit and gravy. That's your plate, Sammy, okay? That's your plate, Bubba's. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving with your family. Here's Sammy getting his Thanksgiving plate. And I appreciate you watching my video. If you could like and subscribe, it would really help me out on my channel getting started. Thank you and have a nice weekend or whatever day it might be while you're watching this. Take care. Thanks for watching.